Little niggas out, big niggas out. I knock all that shit, nigga. They touching that ground, nigga. When I hit them, they touching that floor. Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. I want all the smoke. I want smoke with Crawford. There's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now.
Jermell Charlo has finally broken his silence, and he's done it by calling out the one man who publicly humiliated him, Terence "Bud" Crawford. In a raw, unfiltered live stream, Charlo directly challenged the pound-for-pound king who once branded him a fake. But this isn't just another boxing call-out. This is the breaking point of a long, bitter feud built on years of mockery, public insults, and accusations of betrayal. Charlo says he's ready to settle the score and prove who he really is once and for all.
I don't know what's happening with the boxing world. It's like right after my era with the Canelo shit, it's just like I started to watch boxing change, and I got my little distance, and I thought that it was important for me to just focus strictly on my family and my kids and my life and my future. And I got hella M's because I was knocking them niggas out before they was even boxing. They started boxing. All these boxers that's really. I'm in the third generation of boxing, right? I was fighting when Mayweather was fighting. I was fighting when De La Hoya was fighting. I fought on Bernard Hopkins on the card. Throw me some motherfucking hearts, because half of you niggas ain't never did that, even if you listening. Y'all gotta remember that. I fought when my coach Juan Guzman fought. Yeah. I fought on his undercard.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I remember.
I come from a different era in boxing.
Once again, Jermell Charlo has mentioned Terence Crawford's name, this time with a surprising tone. In his latest public statement, Charlo said he'd be honored to share the ring with Crawford. He even admitted, "Crawford accomplished something I didn't," a rare moment of humility from the former champion, nodding to Bud's undisputed triumphs.
I want all the smoke. I want smoke with Crawford. I want all the smoke. Give me the best shit. I'm in shape. I train. My lifestyle is on the move. Everything is great. So why the fuck would I want the best, man? What y'all talking about, dog? I don't got time to be playing with none of these people with these promotionals and all of these shits. I'm with the old school boxing. I'm following all of the Muhammad Ali Act and all that shit. I mean, man, whatever. Y'all want to change shit? Change. If they gave me an offer for Crawford, and me and Crawford, I talked to him one time. I'm excited. I'm so. It'll be an honor to get in the ring with him, not just today, just because of what he done in the. As becoming undisputed, he completed something that I didn't complete, and so being in the ring with Crawford would be amazing. I give him the best fight of today's era. I don't think that there's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now. The best fight really would be me.
At first glance, it looks like mutual respect between two elite champions. But beneath the polite words lies a history of resentment that runs deep.
I'm not moving up in weight. I really like the weight I'm in. I'm slim. I was out of my element. Some people can operate better when they out of their element. I'm not. I know how to be dealt with. But call me Money Mel, bitch, for the rest of this day. I'm fucking Money Mel, and we're turning the money show on.
To understand what's really happening, you have to go back to the most vulnerable moment of Charlo's entire career. This isn't the first time Jermell has tried this. His original call-out came in September 2023, but the context was completely different. It wasn't a confident video.
But this wasn't confidence, it was desperation.
Yeah, Terence Crawford could be on the radar. I think he already probably been on Twitter, like lip wrestling with the internet, just to get some clout, some fans, and it's fine, but he's a champion. He's great at what he do. I haven't been beefing, like truthfully. He's just feeling himself right now, and he's a top dog. He's moving up in weight, and everybody want to fight the best. 168 is considerably still kind of like not my weight division, because it's not as easy to make 168. I have to gain weight and gaining weight when you're working really hard is really tough, you can easily walk around at 168, so I'm definitely not the naturally bigger fighter. So 168 is not my weight division. I think I would have to see him in a different weight category.
And sitting ringside, watching every painful second, was Crawford. He saw the defeat. He heard the call out. But instead of showing respect, Crawford mocked Charlo, publicly ridiculing his performance online for the whole boxing world to see. For Crawford, this feud isn't just about boxing, it's personal. When asked bluntly, "Do you dislike Jermell Charlo?" his response was instant. "I don't." Then he went further, calling Charlo a fake individual, someone who acts tough for attention. According to Crawford, Charlo's loud, brash personality is nothing more than a performance.
If you got Jermell, would you say I'm done after that?
Of course, 100%.
What's the thing about Jermell? Oh, I feel like you don't like Jermell. And if you,
I don't.
You got respect for Earl. So if you did Earl like that, god damn.
I don't like Jermell for the simple fact that I feel he's a fake individual. I feel Earl is real. I feel he's genuine. I feel like he stand on 10 toes on everything that he say or do. I feel like Jermell is just one of those guys that do a lot for attention. I was cool with Jermell and Jamal and their older brother prior to me moving up in weight. You know, I got messages with he hit me up asking me he gonna pull up in Omaha, and we talking about cars, we talking about all different type of stuff. Once, you know, I moved up in the division, and I understand that they stablemates. He trained with Arrow Coach, and they've been knowing each other for a long time. For him to start bashing me and talking bad about me and saying I'm gonna get knocked out, and, you know, going out his way to say little slick shit about me, I was just like, man, that's some hoe shit.
So how did Charlo respond to being called fake? By pretending not to care. "I don't know what they be talking about," he said. "I don't pay attention to blogs or interviews." He claimed he had no issue with Crawford, but his calm front quickly cracked. Moments later, he bragged, "I'm a superstar. I'm on a whole different island," dismissing Crawford for being in another weight class.
Crawford ain't did shit in 154. How y'all want him to fight me? I'm telling you, I'm trying to become undisputed right now. How are we talking about somebody that ain't even fought in the division? How do he just jump from there to there? Like what connection do he got to this world? Where that tall, lanky motherfucker at? Maybe I'll be the shot caller and make the decisions on who I want to fight next. Fondora, go fight somebody else. I don't know. Crawford, go fight. Y'all fight each other. I'm busy. Motherfucker, I'm busy. When he fighting again? Shit. When the fuck is he fighting again? Like, who the fuck he fought last? Like, I don't even know nothing about the kid. Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. Like, we talking about a 147 pounder that was a 140 pounder. We need to fucking compromise. I get it. He won the undisputed, right? At 147 and 140. This shit is different when they get down to 147. 147, 154, 160, 68. This shit is different.
What is the thing with you and Terence Crawford? Why he keep calling you out? He don't even fight in your weight class. I guess he has plans on moving up to fight in your weight class. But what is it? Is it personal? Is it because it seemed like it's something personal, like he trying to fight everybody in y'all camp?
Right, and that's cool. I think that Terence Crawford could be on the marketing point. He could be using it that way because, you know, like I hear what y'all was saying.
But Crawford had already explained the real issue. Once upon a time, he and the Charlo twins were friendly. They talked, they supported each other. Everything changed, Crawford says, when he moved up in weight, suddenly becoming a rival to the Charlos and their stablemate, Errol Spence Jr. That's when, according to Crawford, Jermell started taking shots at him behind his back, saying little slick things. Crawford saw it as betrayal, proof that Charlo was never genuine.
Fight one of the Charlo brothers. That's true, or both of them.
Yeah, man.
Is that still real?
He's a groupie. You know what I mean? Like,
Talking shit, bud.
I just feel like ever since I moved, and they was cool. You know what I mean? I'm still cool with Jamal. Jamal's still cool people, but Jermell, like, dude, just like weird. Like, he always angry. He always yelling. He always, you know, doing some off the wall psycho type stuff.
But what is it between y'all two? How did that happen?
That's what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
You know, when I moved up in weight, and soon as I called out Spence and my name was being involved in Spence, he act like that was his fiance or something. You know, he felt as if Earl couldn't speak for herself. He was, oh, Earl Spencer do this, Earl Spencer do that, and you too little, and Lions, and
to twist
Texas,
the knife, Crawford even praised his rival, Errol Spence, the man he defeated. He called Spence real and genuine, while labeling Charlo fake. Think about that, more respect for the man he fought than for the one he used to call a friend.
I'm not in competition with the Terence Crawford ring walk. I know that's what everybody's trying to get the answer to. That came out with Eminem. That was some bad shit. Like, I ain't gonna front. That's some cool shit. And it's gonna be hard to beat that. He win. That's not my world. We don't get paid for that anyways. But I almost had like Lil Wayne or something. I had some people I've been in contact with. So we shall see.
Crawford can stop anybody. I'm not saying he can't. He's going to, but he can't.
That was no accident. It was a calculated insult. Crawford was drawing a line between authenticity and deceit. With Spence, he found honor. With Charlo, only pretense.
Jermell Charlo, he calls out Terence Bud Crawford.
I want all the smoke. I want smoke with Crawford. There's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now.
I remember after Jermell Charlo took on Saul Canelo Alvarez, before Terence Crawford did the magnificent beat Saul Canelo Alvarez, right after that, Terence Crawford, he showed his disinterest in fighting Jermell Charlo. But now Jermell Charlo is saying, yo, give me Bud, you know, he deserves it. But my thing is this, Jermell's been out for like 2 years. I think it'd be something that everybody would be salivating over. They would want the fight, but they would definitely want the fight if Jermell comes back and he knocks somebody completely out. He knocks somebody completely out nasty style, then whatever he has to say on the mic calling out Bud Crawford, people will start saying, Bud Crawford, where you at? And if Bud Crawford doesn't take the challenge, people love to jump on Doc around a pizza.
Unbelievable, man, this Jermell Charlo. I can't believe he's even asking for a fight like that. This is a man who fought, you know, his last fight was Saul Canelo Alvarez was in 2023, and now it's 2025, October 2025, and he's calling out Terence Crawford, the biggest name in boxing. Why should you get that fight?
Boxing analyst Greg Hackett summed it up best. Charlo is in a do-or-die situation. After that weak performance against Canelo, he can't afford another letdown. If Charlo gets outclassed by Bud, Hackett warned, the boxing world will write him off as a fraud.
Turkey, get turkey money. Turkey money, hey man, why the turkey money at? What time the turkey money? Fucking money is money, nigga. I don't give a fuck who giving it. I'm not here to fight for y'all, like, what y'all want me to do and shit. Like, nigga, I'm doing me. Got my career. Fought 38 times. Got wins and losses and knocked a lot of motherfuckers out. And I'm the Kobe Bryant, you heard it, y'all see it? Of boxing and where I'm at. So what y'all mean?
Man, for the mega fight with you and Crawford for 150.
If we can make it at that weight division, I mean, whatever weight division I'm at, if wherever we still boxing at the same time, let's do it. I'm down to fight any one of these motherfuckers. I ain't here for the money. I'm here to win. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, the money already here, and I got it already, and it's gonna come. More gonna come. But why would I get in the ring over, you know, an injury? You know what I'm saying?
This fight, if it happens, isn't about money. It's about legacy. And everyone remembers that fiery moment when Crawford, mid-fight with Spence, pointed at Charlo from the ring and yelled, "You next."
Nah, that nigga ain't in my weight class. Bro, I'm fighting Canelo next. I don't know what that nigga talking about. I'm undisputed at 154. I already did that. Them niggas can't fuck with me, nigga.
Now, 2 years later, Charlo hasn't fought since that humiliating night. He insists his motivation isn't financial, saying, "The money's already here, I'm here to win."
Jermell Charlo, thinks he would give Terence Bud Crawford the best fight of today's era. Listen, I'm all for confidence. But let me make this very clear. Jermell Charlo and Terence Bud Crawford would not go over really well. Sure, the build-up process would be funny. Sure, it might be entertaining. But Terence Bud Crawford will put a whooping on Jermell Charlo so badly.
But those words ring hollow. Crawford recently did what Charlo couldn't. He moved up and beat Canelo Alvarez. That victory elevated Crawford to another stratosphere, leaving Charlo scrambling for relevance and maybe redemption from the man he once betrayed.
I don't even want to see, only interested in fights that make sense and make money. And the fights that make sense and make money. Virgil, a great fighter. Virgil could fight. Earl, De La Hoya, them got such a stud with them, this and that. I see he had some injuries and came back and health issues and this and that. And Virgil, he can go a long way. He got a tough fight with Lubin. Yeah, Lubin ain't no hope. It's just that I'm a legend, legendary.
But the question remains, will Crawford even entertain him? And is Charlo still considered one of the best or even a dangerous opponent anymore?
His biggest weapon is, I think, everything. He can hit, he can take a punch, he can move too. He's tall. I think he have everything. But I'm used to.
To make matters worse, promoters like Eddie Hearn have openly doubted Charlo's intentions, suggesting that fighters like him talk tough but never follow through, pricing themselves out instead of really wanting the smoke.
I like the fight. I just don't believe he'll take it. You know, I mean, these guys, they just price themselves out straight away. And they go, oh, no, it's just my worth. It's not your worth, mate. I know the numbers, and if you want the fight, and listen, you'll be very well paid, but if you actually want the fight rather than want a payday, let's talk.
This isn't just a rivalry, it's a clash of values. Crawford stands for authenticity, respect, and realness. Charlo, in Crawford's eyes, stands for the opposite, a man playing a role.
And just seeing the fact that obviously undisputed is what you want. You're obviously going to be rooting for Jermell to win his fight so that he maintains that. That's the specific guy that you would want. Or is it just 154?
Yeah, that would be the guy that I want, but you know, if for whatever reason he don't be victorious, you know, I want to go at the guy that beat him. You know, when you look at all the great fighters, they was getting called out by everybody from different weight classes, so it's nothing, you know, that I'm not surprised about.
So what is Charlo's latest challenge really about? Is it a humble warrior's call or a last, desperate attempt to cash in before the curtain falls?
When Bud walks in the room, the energy changes. He's just a different dude. Mel Charlo has a lot of that same energy. The energy just changes. And I think when you have that type of scenario, that fight is very makeable. I think it's highly likely you see Bud versus Mel in the ring with each other.
That's all for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss what's next. Drop your thoughts below, and we'll see you in the next video.